We're out of tunes. I gotta find some more tunes. 100 greatest N64 songs of all time? Sure, stream that. That is unfortunate. Let's, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Here's the counter spell. Let's do this. Perfect. Look at this. I think the trick of the game is it reminds me a lot of I guess it reminds everybody a lot of Magic the Gathering. And one of the things I guess a lot of the gripes are is the fact that a competitive deck is in the thousands of dollars in some cases. Some of these legacy or extended formats. And while I think that it's important to have that sort of like variety or that ramp up, it does kind of hurt if you're new to just be faced with this like endless onslaught of, hey, look at my epic $1 million deck. I think if you play some, you get to the point where this deck has a lot of legendaries in it, but I'm not running I'm not running the Beast. I'm not running Millhouse Mana Storm. I'm not running, Yeah, it is exactly like Yu-Gi-Oh! I think it stops becoming more about the expensive cards and starts being more about the quality of cards. I mean, there's a Piloted Shredder. It's 6/4 for 6. It's an epic. It's not limited. Oh, I don't know. I think that's right. Let's do this way. Oh, I'm going to be happy with it. Cool. Bang it. Oh. Wonderful. So we won. This has got like double fireball or something. No, I think that the reason there's rarity in a lot of these collectible card games is less for the constructed formats and more for the limited formats. I mean, if you're playing Arena or Draft and I pull 5 Tyrians, you pretty much just lost. Like there's no happy ending there. And I think that without that variety, without that I guess rarity levels, that you get these kind of degenerative decks built. Or a lot of the legends seem to be these 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 drops. A lot of the epics as well tend to be the higher end cards in your deck. And I think that the rarity is more for that format than necessarily constructed. Because in constructed, you're never going to watch professional Hearthstone with somebody that's like, oh, I really wish I could run an extra Doom Guard, but I only got the one, so don't worry, guys. I'll get an next tournament. And it starts being more about your actual play and your actual interaction with your opponents. So I think that it does suck early on in the game to just get rolled by the guy with the nicer deck. There's some cheap decks out there. There's some creative options. But at the end of the day, I really don't think rarity levels are even for the formats people are complaining about. And I mean, that's, I guess my takeaway from Magic is, you'll sell more packs if people need the rare cards to play constructed, but it'd destroy the format if you didn't need the rare cards to play anything. It's a good strategy for my starting cards. Honestly, when I started playing, the formats were a lot different. It was a little more control, a little bit more, a little more focused around getting the most value. I think an important thing to look at is the attack and health versus the cost of the card. Obviously, the more the better. And try to build some synergy around the deck. This deck tends to be very slow, very methodical, so I like to go for Mad Scientist, who's just great value, because as soon as he dies, you get an interesting effect. Or Alkalite of Pain, who, being a 1/3 for 3 is very small, but has the ability, through me pinging my own creatures and some other kind of sideways shenanigans, you can tend to get play the Beast. Of course we're going to play the Beast. You can get some nice advantages. So I would say, Frog Fan, if you're looking for basic cards, obviously level up all your champions to get all the basic cards. Then look for the higher value cards. The Piloted Shredder and the... don't Hunter's Mark. Key Hunter's marked it! I'm so bad at this game. No. That hurts. Go for your Piloted Shredders. Go for your Sludge Belchers. Go for your Mad Scientists. Guys that are valuable on their own, but also are valuable when they're added things. What's the highest level for a character? You can get, I believe, level 60. And then it just stops. And after that, it's pretty much just whatever. How did that LOL get there? I don't know, man. You don't type it. Yeah. The highest level is 60. You stop earning cards at 20, 15, 10, something. Some low level you stop earning cards, and then after that you just get golden versions. So that's why my Fireball, which is a standard card, is gold. Purely cosmetic, don't have to worry about it. I will play it. Thank you. I think if you're just starting out, an important thing to focus on is going to be to, I guess, collect all the cards, man. That's half the fun. My soundtrack is Hit a Banjo-Kazooie song. I wonder if any people in this like this. Well, I appreciate that, Frog Fan. Hopefully we can show you some tips and tricks on how to climb the ladder. My best recommendation when it comes to getting further, when you can afford it, every time that you, I guess, have the ability, try to run into arena. So I think that arena, even though you have the ability to lose and you don't get any bonus, you still get the option of getting more cards, so more cards is better. Hey, well played. Look at that. I think we should open a pack. I was saving dust. Should I save it? Should I save it? What are the odds that there's a new thing coming out tomorrow? I mean, what, top 6, 7%? Something, 7%. We are 6 minutes away from having streamed 2 hours today. I think at that point, I'm going to go get some chips and dip. I'm probably going to shave. A little scraggly these days. I'll call it a day. But I appreciate everybody for subscribing, getting other people in on the action. It's my goal to at least have enough people interacting in chat that the conversation doesn't just become me ranting about... Not ranting. Me just kind of doing my own thing, so... Any and everything is I think going to help in the long run. Ooh. Gosh, I hate doing that. I hate it. I take 2 damage, maybe more, for It's a very positive attitude you have there. Come on, man. I gotta hope they're releasing something. Maybe so they're just announcing it tomorrow, you think? And then just have everything come out on the 1st? Or the next day that they have stuff. This is not going as well as the last game. Kind of want to end on a high note, but we'll see how this plays out. He's got that, I was at a tavern event. Sure you are. Super spooky, buddy. I really wish I could be more excited for this. I don't think I'm going to be alive for it. I don't think I'm going to be alive for it at all. Well, it's 11:40 here. Come on, what time is... I guess Riot serves update on California time, so it's... We're hours away. That could be worse. This could be worse. That's fucking annoying. Case is really bad. Gotta do something. This is... that's one of the disadvantages about playing that slower decks is like, on occasion. On occasion, you just lose. So you don't have the tempo to keep up.
Well played.
I should do some game role-playing style. What do you go into that, Rob? What are you talking about? I'm open-minded. Like a role-playing game, I should be playing like Final Fantasy or Zelda, or I should role-play in character. Oh no! Oof. It's a hard pack. Be the character in-game on Twitch. So I should be Krampus, my legendary Hearthstone character. A stodgy, angry old dude. I should be okay. A little hard to role play when doing this. But all right, ladies and gents, it has been 2 solid hours. I like the idea, Rob. I like the idea of role playing a game. Pick a game and just run through the characters. I think it depends on the game that we play. If anybody has any favorites or anything they'd like to see played, I mean, I got Banjo-Kazooie and Ethan Carter on backlog of stuff I have to do, and then I have hundreds and hundreds of games, plus anything on Steam, anything on GOG. I mean, I can play some classic computer games. Pretty much anything. I'm pretty easy. I'm just kind of itching to do this stuff. You know, make some nice background noise for everybody. Well, if anybody has any tips or tricks or advice on the quality of stream, or that echo comes back, absolutely want to hear about it. Aim for professionalism, or at least high quality, at least decent entertainment value for the cost. But I know it's kind of moot at this point, but got myself 3 new followers on Twitch. And somebody at George Washington University wants to add me on LinkedIn. Life's pretty good. Hey! Alright. Well, that's kind of upsetting. They got to be doing something. They got to be. There's something's going on. I don't know what it is. Something. Alrighty. Well, appreciate it, guys. Have a good rest of the afternoon or evening. Probably be online tomorrow.